final portal. Once again, I have no idea where I'm going to end up. And I have no idea what I'm going to have to face there. I don't remember what the last, I think last time I just got told stuff. Wait. All about the Atlas, and how it was falling apart, and how the universe seemed doomed. Is it though? I mean, they said 16 minutes. And that was a while ago. Maybe the minutes are this countdown. And this is the 16th, the last minute. There's just so much I haven't done. I didn't reach the Galactic Center. I didn't upgrade my my multi-tool to max. I did get to command a freighter, but I didn't have to raise any, or I didn't raise any of the ships in it to S class. The most I have is A. The portal shimmers as I look at it, never quite resting long enough for my eyes to process it fully. I must focus. I do have an S-class ship, though. An S-class exotic ship. It's like the one end goal I really have. Well, isn't it? Ugh, I feel like I've been puked out the wrong end of the chronosynclastic infundibulum. Where am I? Oh, it's one of these planets. Well, at least I'm somewhere, aren't I? I wonder where my ship is. I can't find it. There's an anomalous what the? Uh-oh. 16 seconds. And wait a minute. There's like regular animals on this planet, but there's never regular animals on planets like these. Is this place collapsing as I look at it? More to the point, how do I stop this thing? I can't? Can I? Did it just freeze at 1 for some reason? I'm here. I don't know where this is. It looks like an Atlas interface. Can't find my ship anywhere. Still. Really only one thing I can do now. That's to speak with the Atlas once more. The Atlas is silent. It watches me. Well, I don't just want to turn my back. I cry out, but still the Atlas is silent. If I had something on me to throw at it, I would. Maybe that would get its attention. I cry out, thinking of my journey, thinking of all the things that I've seen. Oh, what is this? 65 episodes? Of Artemis, who just wanted to meet another traveler, who just wanted an end to their loneliness. Well, I'm going to stay here until one of us acknowledges the other one's existence. I cry out thinking of Apollo who gave me purpose when all purpose seemed lost. Who am I, Stanley Kowalski here? I cry out thinking of Null. Think of how they lived, what choices they made, the path that led them to this end. Null didn't even want me here. If I cry out again, there is no return. If I cry out again, I must make the final choice. Artemis once said that when they first reached out to the heavens, they had no idea what to expect. The beauty, the mystery, the adventure, the danger. I stand before the interface of the Atlas, before the center of all things. I stand before the death of existence. How many times am I going to have to do this? 16? On the sixth cry, the Atlas answers. Traveler. I don't know. If I submit to the Atlas, is it just going to reset the simulation automatically? I don't know. I don't want to submit right now. I already did when I spoke with the Atlas interfaces earlier. This is no easy decision, is it? I stand my ground. It speaks, I understand. At my command, the Atlas will initiate a reset. It has happened before, and it seems to stop nothing. It still only has 16 minutes left. Well, I think I explained this earlier. It's an alien timescale. 16 minutes could be 16 million years, for all I know. I don't know what I'll remember when it happens. When I woke up next to my ship, had I just performed a reset? Had someone else? Well, something happened. If you were to go back to episode 1 and look at the first few seconds, I don't know what you make of that. From the context of this episode. But maybe if you listen to the voice of my exosuit, you'll be able to put 2 and 2 together and somehow wind up with 6. Everything is coming to an end. Perhaps all that is left is to learn the final truth of the simulation. To know who the travelers truly are. And then 1,000 galaxies will be gone and 1,000 more will appear. It'll all be mine to explore. Well, I'd like to know if there's another way besides just ending everything. Or letting it all collapse. Is there any other way? I plead with the Atlas, but it doesn't listen. There is no other way. The Atlas requires my choice. While it lives, it can still create. The resets will not stop that. I do not know what to do or what it wants me to do. Is there still another way? I plead with the Atlas, but it doesn't listen. There is no other way. The Atlas requires my choice. While it lives, it can still create. The resets will not stop that. I do not know what to... Wait, I read this before. Okay, so... I don't know. I mean, this reset, it's been done before, hasn't it? And yet, it all comes back to the same thing. Some traveler, some anomaly, some interloper, whatever name they're calling me this week, and I come here, I decide that the only way is to reset the simulation, and I reset the simulation, or they reset the simulation, but what good exactly does that do but restart everything with no progress? I mean, since everything has been reset, there's been 3 civilizations and myself, and maybe a handful of other travelers, coming in and out. And then there's the Atlas itself. What exactly is it? It seems to be some kind of machine or something. Some version of Azathoth, you know. If Azathoth wakes up, that's the end of everything. That's not exactly Lovecraft. I think it was added afterwards. But then again, the Atlas is technology. It's not like Lovecraft, really, where there's an Necronomicon and you can't possibly hope to understand whatever the thing is. You just have to follow the rules, no matter how unfair they are. And if you ever read Lovecraft, it's always unfair. I don't know. maybe there is a way to, hey, to patch things up, get those generators that were mentioned back when I last visited here up and running again. I know it's higher tech now. It's higher tech than we have now, but if we were allowed to develop further, if everything, if the peoples of this galaxy, or maybe of other galaxies, were to pull themselves together and make an expedition to wherever this place is as one unit, and put all of our heads together, maybe we can get this thing running. Maybe we can get this a new lease on life. Or maybe it's just a matter of eschatology. Call it the big crunch or the big rip or the big... I don't know, Rudy Rucker said something about a big splat. I'm not so sure I believe that. But as it stands now, can I just sort of end this with no one else knowing what happened? Or with no one else's consent? Can I really just pull the trigger? I don't think so. I can't bring myself to do it. Otherwise I would have by now. Can I get back to this place? Maybe. I mean, it's somewhere, isn't it? Maybe this is the Galactic Center. I've just been teleported here. Or maybe I just need to find another final portal. I don't know. I mean, things will go on decaying. But they've been decaying a long time ago, and they might just continue for a long time afterwards. So, I don't know. I don't want to end the world. I don't want to end the universe. Maybe at some point later, I'll come back to this place somehow, and I will. But for now, at least, I'm going to say no. I can't bring myself to do it. I can't just end everything out of the blue. I don't know whether I should even apologize for this. I refuse. I cannot do this. I cannot wreak such destruction. The Atlas allows me to leave. The offer remains open to me should I wish to take it. I wonder where I'm going to go next. Am I just going to start this all over again? Where I have to patch my ship up? End up on the fringe of the galaxy somewhere? And go to the Galactic Corp? I don't know. This looks different from all the other warps, by the way. There's some sort of thing at the end. Anybody else noticing this? Am I going anywhere? Or is the Atlas just going to dump me back into... No, it wouldn't do that, would it? It wouldn't dump me back into space again. Even if it does, there is a theoretical way to literally fall to a planet. I think. Okay. I'm somewhere else. My ship. My ship is on this planet. The Atlas is dying, and I've discovered something called a remembrance. I've been wondering how I get my hands on one of those, and now I know. Remembrance. I can install this thing. Maybe I can finally find out what is at the what's in those on those space stations, and on the settlements and all that other stuff. I was never able to get to that before, but now it seems I can. I guess it isn't really over yet, is it? And there's still so much more I have to do. I have to reach the Galactic Center. I'm still going to do that because, well, I guess it's because that's the premise of this game. And I mean, there are a couple of games. There's at least one other I know of where you reach where you're on a trip to the galactic core. It's another indie game. It started long before the development of this one, and it's probably going to continue long after this game is properly finished. It's called Transcendence, and it has a more involved storyline, and more alien races, but they're less, I guess, developed than these. And there's the same initiative to get to the galactic core, but again, there's also an in-story element that doesn't want you going there. And of course, there's the wider world itself. So far, it's working on its second installment out of 3. It finished its first long ago. I feel like I'd be remiss if I didn't mention it. I mean, they're both philosophical. They both deal with trips to the galactic core and some sort of higher calling. There's no ontological mystery in Transcendence, but much like this game, there's a lot of horse trading, a lot of learning. I think in Transcendence you even get to meet you can get to recruit new crew members and have them join you. And all the side quests you can want, but more besides. But I think the only real drawback with Transcendence is that it's 2D and this game is 3D. And you yourself aren't really given a... you're just a ship and it's just there. You don't really know what any of these aliens look like, only what their ships look like. Which is something in and of itself. I figured that I'd be leaving things out unnecessarily if I didn't mention Transcendence at some point. So, that's my... Wait. Can I no longer scan these? Apparently not. Dang, they must have found out that these plants actually... I guess they used to count as plants, but not as scannable plants, but not anymore. Oh well. Guess it was good. My freighter is in this system. I guess that means that either it's been warped here somehow, or this is another planet in the system that I just left. Wonder if there's anything here. This is different. Well, nah, just nanites. Oops, sorry. I don't know why I had my weapon out. And then there's this thing. What is it? Scenario, iteration, bunch of numbers and letters deleted. Boundary separation failure likely. Oh, I've seen one of those. Vessel 16 emptied. Cause sentinel intervention, deliberate transfer. Analysis, fresh iteration generated. Anomaly containment prepared. I'm going to broadcast this. Broadcast received. Traveler anomaly detected. Anomaly is compliant. Position logged. System integrity scan initialized. Huh. I started things this way. Let me just check up on my ship here. It's intact for once. Well, I say for once. But the general point is that, well, it's intact. I guess that's something. Well, Gee. I'll name this planet... You know, this is a toxic planet. I guess ordinarily I'd name it after something toxic. But I'm going to call it... A group. Why? Because it's purge spelled backwards. Wait, this is a different system, but my freighter is still reachable. But my freighter is way over there. How am I able to reach my freighter if I can't reach my... Huh. Interesting. Okay, well, I gotta go aboard there anyway. I need to build a remembrance. And most of my stuff is there. And then I guess I'm gonna use it wherever I can. Well... And the missions, I gotta turn this in, and I gotta find the space station. I got an awful lot of stuff to do, don't I? For somebody who just, Oh, yes, of course. I gotta tell... Okay, I gotta get away from this... I gotta get far enough away from this planet first. But I gotta tell Nana and Polo what's just happened. Yeah. I wonder what they know about all this. I'm gonna go back to the last system I was in and turn those missions in. Okay. Oh, and while I'm on board the Anomaly, I gotta go on another fragmented data, well, salvage data shopping spree. Because I got a ton of stuff, and now that I know that I legitimately can't get those blueprints by conventional means, you'd say. Yeah, I'll have to do that before I... Nada! Hello. Traveler friend. You remembered us. I remembered everything else, which I find surprising, pleasantly. Nada is grateful, for as long as Nada has, Nada will be grateful. We will remember you also. And Polo, what have you to say to all this? Anything? Go further, go faster, see it all. Have no regrets, friend. I am proud of you. Well, thank you. Well, I'm gonna go pick up some... I'm gonna go salvage some technology, pick up some base building stuff. And then, well, the place is here, the time is now, and the journey to the Galactic Center, which we're about to continue on, is indeed our journey. So I'll see you, I guess, back on board the freighter. No again. Well, let's see. Here we are. Well, I guess I can explore this system a little bit more. I can take, I might as well take, like, Explorer's wait, got a better idea. I can check up on this, show where exactly I am, because I want to even things out right now. Here we go. Merchant's Guild. I am a master merchant, master mercenary. about even. And a senior explorer, so I need more Explorers Guild stuff. I gotta do more of that. Everything else... Actually, I suppose I could complete missions for these civilizations. I need to learn more words. Smuggling I'm not doing. I'm not a pirate. I decided that a while back. Visiting systems. Already pegged the needle in with the Viking too. But their missions, their words, I gotta do that too. Oh, and I don't know. Do I want to destroy a walker? Maybe. That's a solid maybe. Oh, and Viking systems, I gotta... And Korvax systems. Nanite clusters. Well, that's a running count. Yeah, still gotta keep learning words. Let's see. All these milestones... Well, Extreme Plants is really the only one that I legitimately can't really predict. I could just sort of hang on one. Anyway, so... I guess I could keep doing these missions, like, on and off. Okay, this missing person. Until I'm a Master Explorer too, I guess. Because now... I guess there really wasn't anything in the dark that wasn't there when the light was on. Now that was another Twilight Zone episode. What can I say? It was a show ahead of its time, and I'm pretty sure the entire world knows about the Twilight Zone. Oh, cripes. Yeah, I forgot there for a minute that I didn't have the remembrance yet. I've got to build it first. And to do that... Oh, wait. Oh. Missing persons mission. I'll be with you in a bit. But right now, I gotta go to my freighter. I did indeed do a shopping spree, and I did do another shopping spree with salvage data. Grab it wherever I can. Now, where do I plunk down this freighter? Right here. It's so good to see you guys again. You have no idea the existential crisis I've just been through. So how y'all looking? I gotta patch anybody up? There was that one explorer ship. I didn't send it anywhere. Ooh. I don't want to just trudge all the way up here. Okay, so we have 3 missions. No, 4 missions. Sorry. Hard to keep track of these sometimes. And apparently there is another ship I gotta repair. Do that last, I guess. Let's see. Oh, here we are. So this is a trade expedition. What do you got for me? Trade goods, 148% profit margin. 148% profit margin. Mistook an asteroid belt for incoming enemy fighters. Shot the heck out of it. 372% profit. Computer outperformed conventional trading methods by 73%. Well, not bad, I guess. Made a profit of it despite not being able to do so by conventional means. Not bad at all. And then there's you. Let's see. How things go. Attacked while serving the Corellian sector. Managed to defend themselves and claim a bounty. Successful trade. Fossilized trees with high metal content. More Viking stuff. Found a pirate base. Destroyed the pirate base. Reported to the system authorities. And now they're back. Not bad. Not bad at all. Good grief. What on earth has been going on? Fleet Command Online. Let's see. Alright, what happened to you? This wasn't even that difficult of a flight. I'm trying to remember if I made sure that that fleet was actually 1 star above the difficulty rating. What are you doing? And that's 5, by the way. Is that even possible? It looked like you traded again, more profits, observations, sold data, sold more data. Prior to sharing manifest, trader insisted loudly that all their goods were genuine, declined to purchase. Well, yeah, very smart. They were a little too insistent, weren't they? Again? How many more times is that going to happen? Slow-moving metal objects through something sector. Deployed tractor beam up, which appeared to be debris. Ah, salvage. Not bad. While recalculating route, landed ground crews on asteroids to make the most of opportunity. Ah. Sorry, I'm just wondering where you guys went wrong. Merchant deployed unusually delicious-smelling pheromone after trade was completed. Logs revealed dirt? Really? Good God, is there really a sucker born every minute? And one of them's you guys? Attempted to sell weapons in a different system. Customers' enemies discovered the deal and sent freighters to prevent the sale completing. Fleet took heavy fire during the retreat. And it kept going on. Because I wasn't there. Well, I can't always be there. Ground crew isolated while scouting planets. Something. Clue ingested local fruits while leading rescues. Freed sprouted within the crew, rapidly colonizing them. Rescue team scanned resulting hybrid entity but declined to bring them back aboard. Translation error. You did this again? Related to a space heater? How could you possibly be that stupid? On arrival, the factory was abandoned. Cell listing was no longer active on Galactic Exchange. Insignificant trade activity. Highly toxic. Is this the one where I sent a couple of junior leaguers? Ambushed while surveying Agana system. Overwhelmed by enemy fire. What am I going to do with you people? I guess you learn through experience. But if the experience is that kind of experience, if you start developing negative traits, I'm going to have to drop you people. I've already done that a couple of times. Okay, let's see. These guys made it through alright. Maybe you could take a couple of cues off them. Feigned knowledge of Envoy's family. Ooh. We're talking Duke of Bilgewater and King Louis XVII kind of stuff. Ambushed by pirates. Claimed a bounty. Not bad, not bad. Got some enriched carbon. Colossal underwater creatures. That sounds like a mission I had once. Making effigies. Cartographic drones. Sold data. Ah, this must have been one of the mixed missions, you know, where it's balanced. Yeah. A storage augmentation. Not bad. Engineering crew. Dismantled the ship. Got some activated cadmium. Discovered a pirate base. Reported to the authorities. Did that a couple of times. More discovery data, and back you are. I have a running log of all the ships that took damage. I wonder where I put the darn thing. Alright, what happened to you? Survey D. Surveyed a star, 88% of expected maximum, not bad, 72 species. Making effigies out of it. Botanical surveys. Nothing except the. Oh, I remember those. Yeah, I remember those. Got some sac venom out of it. Hopefully there's a market for sac venom here. Told it sells high, but now I'm wondering. Bought, sold, scanned. Decoded a signal from a Viking broadcast tower. Oh, wait. I've seen that too. Collected minerals. Seeing this nasty thing must have happened towards the end. I took aboard berry samples, conducted lab tests. You did this again. Thank you, Skarog. At least it wasn't the same. Okay. Well, I guess I have to play Hey Mr. Fix-It once again. I can't say I'm impressed by you guys. You know, I don't know, these difficult missions. Okay, so, before I do this, I wonder how far I can get with this remembrance business. Let's see, what do I have here? Need a captured nanode. Done? What was after that? Glowed shade. Done? What was after that again? Nospheric orb. Done? Dark matter. Done? Dawn's End. Done? Photic Jade. Done? State Phasure. Done? What's next? Come on. Okay, I need emerald. I have indium. I have gold, but do I have emerald? Do I have a television chef that says Bam-a-lot? Oh, come on. You know I was gonna make that joke at some point. I wonder. I have a sample of emerald. Is it possible to synthesize more, though I have been synthesizing indium? Looks like it is. Makes those red, blue, and green bases seem almost redundant. Okay, I'm gonna keep doing this until I get 100 emerald. And then I'm going to continue assembling my Heart of the Sun, and my Remembrance, which I have to install. And I'll just plunk any leftover Legacium back in my storage container. Yeah, I know it's a lame joke. Excuse me for living. Can I put this in? Yeah, okay, I can. Actually, I shouldn't. I might be able to offload that stuff in this system. You never really know, do you? Until you try. But these... Starship storage augmentation, I'll take that. I got quite a few things. Let's see. This in here. That should be done by now. Yeah, 152. Okay. Where was I then? We had state phasure. Novi reclaimant done. Modified quanta done. Finally, the Heart of the Sun. But that's not all. Because remember, it's a technology. Yeah, I still got a couple of slots. That's good. Here we are. Now, behold, the remembrance. Of the Daleks. That was a good episode. Alright. Well, looks like I gotta go fix a couple of rather bush. I think those are all bush league ships. I don't know. Okay, let's see here. Oh, the ships that got damaged. A B class? I expected better of you guys. And you, not so much. You know, never been aboard a trade vessel before. Off we go. Oh, the Remembrance is an extra health slot. Can always use more of that. Okay, how do I... Oh, wait, I think I was aboard a trade vessel once, because I remember being this confused at how to get down. They couldn't find the teleport, so I had to take off there manually. Good times, he said sarcastically. They were thinking when they designed this trade ship. Can't take off manually from. Where's the rest of it? Yeah, I don't think I've ever been down here before. Maybe I have. Don't remember. They have a Remembrance installed. Maybe I should be able to remember stuff like that. Ah, engine core. It's back up and running. I think the other thing I have to fix is on the other side of it. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is a damaged cargo pod. Alright, done. Now, which way up? Is it this way? I think it is. You land on top of these things. And there's the teleporter I couldn't find when I first landed on a trade ship. Oh, wait. Yeah, if I wanted units, I'd... These trade ships, they automatically generate them. Or automatically make them, I guess. Something I gotta double check here. You. Engine runs hot. 65 successful encounters. This is its first time being damaged. And supposedly I can teleport to any frigate I want to. Not just the ones that need to be repaired. Okay. Mr. Fuel Bulker. Black food is malcontented. I wonder if that does something. We're aboard to patch it up. Looks like it's also its first encounter with something nasty. What kind of ship did I say this was? Because I don't recognize this layout at all. Wait, yeah, I do. I think I have been aboard one of these. It's a support ship. Ah, here we go. Tiny motor. Got a pretty considerable amount of platinum. But as some people often say, it's not, hey, what do you think, I'm made of money? Steady. Steady. Just glad this isn't an industrial ship with those really long ladders. Wait. I'm repairing something through the wall, because I just happened to be close enough to it. More of that, please. Can I pull that same trick again? Yeah, I guess I can't. Well, okay. That's everything. Alright, where... Ah, there it is. Although, I am kind of curious what this guy has to say. Leftover fuel cells. Ah, condensed carbon. Well, I could always use that stuff. I had to activate a portal with it. And then there's you, an exploration ship. On edge, 5 times damage, but no negative traits. It's fairly constructed. I'm surprised it was damaged. Yeah, these are easy to navigate because you don't go up or down any ramps, you don't climb up or down any ladders, you're just right here in the main room. Let's see, what do I have here? Tritium. Got that. This is my last repair job for right now. That it? Yeah, it is. Well, how's that expression go again? Something, something. Back on the horse? Actually, what do you guys give? Oh, you'll target the systems in a nearby planet. I can... Sure, I'll do that. Oh, historical data revealed. You've sent me the coordinates to an ancient artifact. I'll get right on that when I can. But right now, we gotta get back on the horse. I know it's a cliche. We gotta get back on the horse. More on a mission. Practice makes perfect. So, we have an industrial expedition. Let's see here. Industrial ships. It's not a very hard thing, so I'm gonna send a couple of Bush League ships with it, and a nice fuel bulker to support them. Actually, wait, no. I'm thinking, yeah, we need. Or better yet, I got an even better idea. A weak industrial vessel, a strong industrial vessel, or at least a strong C-class industrial vessel, because this is just 1-star difficulty, and the fuel bulker. And there you are. 100 tons of fuel, relatively cheap. Off you go. A trade expedition. What is that red dot for? Let's see. Well, it's 2 stars. So maybe what I ought to do is send this junior class trade vessel and this senior class trade vessel. Well, maybe it's freshman and sophomore class trade vessels. And since it's 2-star difficulty, I think I already send a up a little fuel bulker. Ah, 3 stars. Again, 100 tons of fuel. Off you go. And the next are balanced. So I'm going to take this hardest one first. I know got something of everything left over. So, the hardest one will receive the hardest ships. Combat. Exploration. I know some of these have been damaged. Trade. And support. Oh, lordy. I keep running out of this stuff. And I keep forgetting where I store it. Let's see. I know I went on a asteroid blasting spree. So I'm just going to keep putting... yeah, here we go. 50 times 13. Well, it's a lot, but... let me crack open more of these. Yeah, I want to go the whole 20 this time. These missions are going to be that expensive. There we are. Okay. Getting tripped up by this. Support, combat, exploration. Oh, I need an industrial ship. Oh, the only one I have is the only ones I have are C class because I sent the B class ones on the. Well, punch me in the face. 5 stars. No kill like overkill, is there? This one's 4 stars. Alright, so I guess what I ought to do is substitute some lower ranking because I don't need to what are our lower class stuff here? And unassign this because I'm trying to get it to 3 stars. But it's still 4. And I don't want to waste these potential here. Now we're down to 3 stars. Actually, if I made these all C class, would it still be 3 stars or would I have pushed it too far and made it down to 2? Nope, 3 stars. And the support, we'll come to think of it, a support vessel. No, I'm not going to use a support vessel. I think it's going to be the same expense either way. Well, off you guys go. And there's another one, but it's only 1 star, so I'm going to use some of the lower ranking. Well, I only had the 1 combat ship. So that's everything. I know it's a bit overkill, but in my defense, I didn't really have a choice. And then this is going to be done by support ships. See how many of them I can tack on before I get. Did the difficulty rating just go up? I swear this was 1 star. Okay, here we go. Yeah, full complement. And off you guys go. Ta-ta. Okay, now that that's done, I hope they make it through there in one piece. Crossing my fingers, but I'm not entirely hopeful. Okay, there is this one thing. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna take care of a few mundane there's some mundane junk, but before I do that, I'd like to show off one of my new acquisitions for freighters. Actually, some of them. I got some decals so I can orient myself a little bit better. Where is this thing? Command construction specialist. Well, I got short-range teleporters, teleport cables. But I had... Oh, here it is. Okay, an orbital exocraft materializer. I so need this if I'm ever going to use exocrafts. Because the alternative is to build... exocrafts or exocraft summoning stations, then take them out, which I think is a bit cockeyed. I mean, yeah, it's something people do, but I don't know. So I'm gonna ionize some cobalt. Need 50 of it. And then, actually I don't need the full 50. I've already got a little bit of ionized cobalt. Then I'll plunk down mine in the new room for exocraft materialization. Let me see. This is a very open plan freighter design I have here. It's just sort of out there. Wondering though, is it a perfect... I'll add this room to sort of square it, you know? Except I think it already is a perfect square. Except that corridor, the storage. Come to think of it, I know I have way more storage than I really need. But if I can complete this, then I might as well plunk down its 9th and last storage room. Maybe if I think of something else to put back there, I will. But not the exocraft room. No, I'm going to put the exocraft room right here. No, not the exocraft specialist room either. Here. This exocraft room. There it is. The orbital exocraft materializer. Now, at least in theory, I should be able to summon exocrafts as long as my freighter is in the system. Okay then. So I'm gonna see what I can offload in this system. See if I can find where I put that sac venom too. And then I'll do the missions. Wasn't here. And if anything happens during the course of those missions, I will show it.